Good afternoon, my Real News Midday TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update. And in the news this afternoon, 2 students killed in Bustamante Highway crash. 2 students died as a result of injuries they sustained in a 2-vehicle crash on the Bustamante Highway in Clarendon Monday morning. Preliminary reports are that the crash involved a Toyota Probox being operated as a taxi and a Subaru Impreza motor car. The crash happened approximately 200 meters east of the highway's intersection with the Foga Road. Further details surrounding the crash are unclear at this time, but it is believed the taxi was being chased by the Transport Authority. Combs seized gun during raid in St. Mary, 3 people arrested. 1 Glock 17 pistol with a magazine containing 12 9mm cartridges was seized during a raid in Tower Isle, St. Mary on Sunday, December 1. Reports from the Port Maria Police are that at about 12:55 p.m., a team of officers on operation stopped and searched a white Toyota Probox motor car where the firearm and ammunition were seized. 3 persons were taken into custody in relation to the find. Investigation continues. Family worried as dad with dementia goes missing. Desperate for his safe return, the family of 76-year-old Loxley Davis is offering a $500,000 cash reward to anyone who can help bring him home. Davis, who is diabetic, also suffers from dementia and has been missing since October 28. His son Craig told the news that his father, who is an avid walker, regularly went for morning walks between 5:45 a.m. and 8:30 a.m. But due to his dementia, the family had placed a tracker in his walking shoes to monitor his movements. However, on the day he went missing, Davis left his home in Patrick City, St. Andrew at his usual time, but the tracker last pinged at Elmwood Drive, nearly 2 hours away from his home. Since then, there has been no sign of him. Most times he would walk from our home in Patrick City to Red Hills or Queens Hill, or sometimes he goes around the Chancery Hall and comes back, but it varies depending on how he's feeling. The tracker was in his walking shoes, and it is very concerning because we know he would not remove his shoes until he's by his bedside to push them under the bed, said Craig. He described his father as a neat and habitual individual, emphasizing that he has a routine, doing things like tucking his shirt into his shorts and pulling his socks up to just below his knees. He also told the news that his father's disappearance has devastated his entire family, especially his mother, to whom Davis has been married for 50 years. "We're not functioning," Craig said, not knowing where he is, where he's sleeping, what he's eating, or his condition, especially since he's diabetic. "It's been so difficult, but I don't get the feeling that he's dead. I know my father is out there somewhere. So please, if anyone has any information, help us bring him home safely," Craig pleaded. Davis is of brown complexion, slim build, and stands 6 feet 2 inches tall. He was last seen wearing an orange polo shirt, navy blue pants, and black sneakers. Anyone with information about the whereabouts of Loxley Davis is urged to contact the Doheny Park Police at 876-933-4280, the police emergency line at 119, or the nearest police station. Hanover seniors chastise HMC for poor service. Senior citizens in Hanover took the parish's municipal corporation to task at their monthly coffee and conversation session last Thursday, accusing the municipal body of not meeting its mandate as it relates to road repairs, drain cleaning, debushing, among other issues. With November being observed as Local Government Month, the Hanover Municipal Corporation was asked to send representatives to the session to answer questions the seniors had concerns about in relation to the corporation's role and responsibilities under the theme Local Government at Work, Facing the Future Together. After presentations by the 6-member HMC team, which was headed by Grace Whitley, the Director of Planning at the corporation, they were subjected to intense grilling by the seniors, who highlighted several areas of concern and perceived the shortcomings by the corporation in the delivery of service. We cannot continue to live like this in Hanover. We have to wake up, said Joan Christie, who expressed her displeasure with the current state of the parish capital, Lucy. Lucy was looking better in the 1950s than how it is looking today. Another senior citizen who sought to strengthen Christie's point lamented the poor state of the roads, which are littered with potholes, causing problems for motorists and pedestrians alike. I almost break a leg in a pothole outside my gate on leaving my home this morning, said the woman, who was clearly not interested in hearing about whether the road was a responsibility of the National Works Agency or the Municipal Corporation. The seniors, who were drawn from communities such as Johnsontown, Copperwood, Haunton Court, Lances River, Key, Clifton, and Maryland, were unified in their condemnation of the bad road condition, uncleaned drains, unbushed roadways, untreated water running along roadways, and the lack of streetlights, which appear to be issues of concern across all the communities. Some of the roadways in the parish are disasters waiting to happen, chimed in a not-too-pleased woman. Every year you people claim that you spend millions of dollars on bushing and patching when nothing is done. The seniors also raised concerns about the projects that are done without the requisite supervision and they quickly fall into disrepair because of poor workmanship. Hanover is said to be 300 years old, but we are operating as if the parish is 400 years behind the time, said one man, who made it clear that he wants to see action, not hear excuses. In defense of the HMC, Whitley outlined that the seniors need to understand the role of the corporation as opposed to that of the NWA, while noting that some of the parish criticism should not be directed at them. The questions being asked are genuine and they deserve attention, but they need to be directed at the relevant persons, said Whitley. What the parish of Hanover, and specifically the town of Lucy, need is a local sustainable development plan to chart the way forward. However, Christie refused to give up any ground to HMC representatives, raising concerns about their specific roles and how well they are managing the matters under their portfolio. I love Lucy, but we can do much better, said Christie. The condition of the street that runs behind the Hanover Municipal Corporation building is deplorable, and it is right beside your building. Major ganja and cocaine bust in St. Anne, 2 men arrested. 2 men are in custody following the seizure of larger quantities of ganja and cocaine in Prairie, St. Anne. They were arrested on Saturday by detectives assigned to the Firearms and Narcotics Investigation Division. The police reported that about 4:20 a.m., cops on an operation signaled the driver of a truck to stop, and he complied. According to the police, the truck was searched and 110 knitted bags of compressed ganja, weighing a total of 3,656 pounds, as well as 59 pounds of cocaine, were discovered. The driver and another man were arrested on suspicion of breaches of the Dangerous Drugs Act. The investigation into the seizure is ongoing. Guys, thank you for watching. See you this evening at 6 p.m. for another news update.